So we are going to start learning about the database management system. The first point is, so what is database? What is database? See, we already know, we are learning programming. What is the purpose of programming? Programming is used to develop applications. We already took one example is a bank application. What is the purpose of bank application? Storing the information, storing all the account holders information permanently. All the account holders information permanently we are storing. Right? Now observe, whenever we are storing the information, where we are storing this information permanently? Where we are storing this information permanently? In the database. In the database, we are storing the data. This is called database, where we store all the details. The complete information we are storing in the form of records. All the records belongs to table. All these records belongs to table. Suppose is a account details we are storing. Account details we are storing. See, let me explain about this table first. Table is a collection of records. It's a table. Say account table only consider. All the details we are storing in the form of records. All the details we are storing like this. It's a table. Account table is a collection of records. This is one record. We can also call it as a row. Row or record. And this is, we can call it as a column. Let us take table number, name, and balance consider. Balance. This one is actually called column. Is actually called what? Column. And this single one, a piece of block, we can call it as a field, or we can call it as a cell. We can call it as a field or cell. Collection of records. Collection of records will become one table. We store information always in the database in the form of tables only. We are creating the number of tables and then we are storing. Now, whenever you are storing the information in the table format, how can you perform all these operations? Sir, I want to create the table and I want to insert the data. I want to retrieve the data. I want to retrieve the data, update the data, delete the data. Any operation you want to do with the database, right? We should be good at query language, SQL, structured query language, SQL, structured query language. This structured query language is the part of the software. That software is a DBMS software, database management system software. It's a software. Java students mostly will learn Oracle software or MySQL software. They will learn. Java students will learn Oracle software or MySQL software. The .NET students always work with a SQL server software. If you are the Python student, then here it is. We are working with the MySQL software. But remember, all these are called database management systems only. DBMS applications only. A part of DBMS application is called SQL. SQL. Sir, why we are going to learn MySQL? It's easy to install and easy to write the things and all. Sir, why MySQL? No problem. 99.99% all the databases are same. Once you learn all the concepts in one database, the same thing you can implement in other databases also. Other databases also. That's why any one database management system is enough to learn. This is about database management system. First point. Okay. Now the next one is to work with this one. Different queries are there for inserting, for deleting, for updating, and everything. For everything, different queries are there. What are the queries and all? And before that, and this is called repository. This is called repository. In this repository, we are creating number of databases, not one database. Number of databases we will create here. The point is, suppose if I'm taking this one software company, consider what these people will do. They will develop different kinds of application. They will develop different types of applications. Let us take one set of people is developing the banking application using the Java, suppose. Another set of people developing hospital management system application using, suppose, Python, consider. Is a coding part where you will write the programs. But along with this coding part, data you have to store. They are creating only for both, they are maintaining one database only, that is MySQL database. As soon as you install MySQL database into your system, that repository will be created. Repository will be created. So here, to store all the details of this bank application is a bank database they will create. Here, all the bank related tables are there. Account table, login table, all the details of this banking application will be present. Database is a collection of tables. And repository is a collection of databases. Every database is connected to that particular application. And for this, hospital management system is a separate database we will create. Separate database we will create like this. Here it is, these related doctor, patient, inpatient, outpatient, the details and everything, login, registration, all the tables we will maintain here. We maintain here. So for every application, the corresponding database we are creating here. The corresponding database we are creating here is the first thing. Okay. Now, the next one is here, whenever we are working with the database, the queries are there. The queries. What are the queries we are using? What are the queries and all we'll see. Here, SQL queries, or we can say SQL commands. SQL queries or SQL commands. Different types of commands are there. First one is DDL commands. Next one is DML commands. Next one is DRL commands. I'll explain what all these things. Next one is TCL commands. Next one is DCL commands. The first thing is what all these are. What all these commands exactly. DDL, DML, DRL, TCL, and DCL. First one is what is DDL means? It's a data definition language. Data definition language. This is data manipulation language. This is data retrieval language. This is transaction control language. Is a transaction control language. This one is a data control language. Commands are there. I'll explain one by one, where we are using all these commands exactly. First one is a DDL, data definition language. Data definition language. First one is create. Second one is drop. Third one is mainly alter. Mainly these three. DDL, defining, creating the database. If you want to create the database, creating the database, or creating the table, creating the table. Delete the database or delete the table is a drop. Modify table. Modify table means suddenly one column I want to add to the existing table, or one column completely I want to remove from the existing table. I just want to change the column name. Suppose ID I have given, I want to change it to employee ID, or I want to change it to EID, or data type I want to change, or size length I want to change. Any modification on the table you can do with the help of alter. These are called data definition language commands. We will discuss all these things now. Next one is a DML. data manipulation language. Once table is ready, you can insert the data, you can delete the data, you can update the data, modify the data. Remember, in table records, if you want to delete, you can go with the delete. But entire table I want to delete, we can go with the drop. We can go with the drop. Is a one. DRL means what? Displaying the information. But before display information, you have to retrieve that information. Using the select query, we are retrieving the data. Next one is a transaction control. Few things are there. What are these things also? Now only I will explain. Now only. Some commit, rollback, save point are there. Commit, rollback or save point are there. Transaction control. And finally, TCL, data control means what? Giving the permissions to access the database, getting the permissions back to, from the person, those who you granted. Giving the permission to access the database, grant. Getting the permission back. These are the mainly used commands, SQL commands. And in interview, they will ask. These things anyway, we will discuss now. But before that, let me explain about these things. Commit, rollback, and save point and all. Why? Because if anyone asks, are you learning database management system or are you learning SQL concepts? They will ask the question. They will ask the question. So what is that? What is that? Database management system. Any database management system consists two concepts. One is a SQL concept, is a structured query language, Second one is a PLSQL or TSQL we can call transaction SQL. PLSQL means what? Programming language, structured query language. T means what? Is a transaction structured query language. Normally, everyone is thinking that I am attending SQL classes. No. You are attending database management system application classes. SQL is the part of DBMS. Either it is Oracle software or it is a SQL server software or it is a MySQL software, no matter. No matter. These two used by the Java developers. Reason I will tell. Because both are from Oracle Corporation only. Java is also Oracle product. This one used by the .NET developers because it's a Microsoft product. Python people will use MySQL because Python is also open source and MySQL is also open source. But these are paid versions. MySQL is not paid version. That's why Java developers and Python developers mostly use MySQL, which is from Oracle Corporation. .NET is a Microsoft product. So they will use their own product only. SQL server they will use. Remember that. Okay. So DBMS means what? Not only SQL. Along with that, PLSQL and TSQL is also there. What is the difference? What is the difference? SQL means what? Executing the single query. Just a single query execution. I want to deposit some amount into the account. Just generally I'm writing. Generally. Sir, we are not getting because we don't know how to write the queries and all. You will understand by the end of this class. Update account table, set column balance is equal to some balance plus amount we are adding, where account number is a so and so. This is what deposit query. Executing only one query, single query, is called SQL, structured query language. This one is affecting this database directly, the table directly. PLSQL means what? It's a program. It's a program. In this SQL, what are the concepts we will learn? Very basic data types, integer, double, string, all these are operators concept, arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators. We know already all these are. Some functions, aggregate functions are there. From here, important clauses, constraints. I will explain all these things. Constraints, joins, and subqueries we will learn here. What you will learn in a PLSQL or TSQL. PLSQL or TSQL. This one. Okay. Now here the query is, here we are learning procedures, functions. Here what is the function? I'll explain. In SQL predefined functions, but here we are writing the functions. Procedures, functions, triggers, packages, views, indexes. All these things we will learn here. Just like the programming part. Like daily we are writing programming now. If else blocks, while loop, for loop, function, everything. What is this? Here we are writing like this. Function withdraw function. What is the source account number? Or for example, function transfer amount. This is the best example. Transfer. What is the source account? What is the destination account? How much amount you want to give? Here the code is first checking from the source account. From the source account, we are collecting the amount. If amount is present or not, we need to check. First, we need to get. First step is what? Get amount from source account. If account is there, if account is present, then we are writing the code. So what is that? We will deduct from the source account. Update account set balance is equal to balance minus amount, where account number equal to source account, deducting from the account. The same amount we need to update to the destination account. Na? Set balance is equal to balance plus amount, where account number equal to destination account. See, general thinking only. General thinking. What is that? What is that? Whenever you are transferring the amount from one account to another account, first what will happen? Whenever you insert the ATM card, whenever you enter the amount, first it will check that much amount is present or not in your account first. If it is present, First, the amount will be deducted from your account. That is the reason whenever you are doing some Paytm transactions and all, simple Paytm transactions and all, generally what will happen? Whenever you are doing Paytm transactions and all, what will happen in general? Tell me. Every time, first amount will be deducted from your account. Then it will check the destination account is working or not, server is working or not. Yes or no? Imagine, suppose if it is a server account is present, then it will deduct the amount from your account. What will happen? After deduction, again, suppose while it is transforming, by that time, if server failed, problem will come. That's why first amount will be deducted from your account. Amount will be deducted from your account first. After amount deduction from your account, then it is looking for that one. First it will happen. Then it is looking for this one. So we discussed now this is one transaction. In transaction, rollback and commit is there. Na? If both are executing successfully, then commit. Commit means what? Save. Transaction save. Sir, only this is executing, but this is not executing, failed. Then automatically the transaction will roll back. Roll back means undo operation. Whenever we are doing some task, why we are using Control Z every time? It will undo, na? It will undo every time. That is rollback and commit. That is rollback and commit. That is as a SQL, structured query language. PLSQL means what? Is a programming will be there. Completely programming will be there here. That is the only difference between these. Now we are entering into writing the programming part. Writing the programming part. Today everyone download and install that MySQL database. I will share. Okay, please download and install. Now I am opening that MySQL. Searching for MySQL. I'm opening that MySQL software. While installing only, it will ask the details. Password, I'm giving that. My password I have given. My password I have given is a 1. Now, the first one, yes, open. Let me check how many databases are present. How many databases are present? Sir, how can I check? Simply show databases. Show databases. See how many databases are there. List is given. Completely list given. Banking, some information schema, MySQL, student and all there. First of all, I want to remove that student database from my account. Student database, I just want to remove from my account. How can I remove? How can I remove? Is a simple one. Simple one. Drop database. Database name is a student. Drop database is a student. Next one is, now I am checking once again, just arrow if you give, up arrow. If you give like this, the previous queries, what we have executed will come. Drop database student is not there. because already deleted na? Now, if you check show databases, look at this. Student database is not there. Now I want to create. I want to create the database. Create database with the same name I'm creating, student. Create database student. Now I'm checking that show databases. Yes, student database is there. Sir, now so many databases, 6 databases are there. I just want to connect with the particular database. I want to connect with a particular database. How can I connect with that database? Use. What is the command? Use. What is the name? Student. Yes, database has changed. Database changed. Now you have connected to that student. You are in the student database. Sir, now I want to check how many tables are there. How many tables are there? Show tables is there. Empty set because you have just created the database and you have just connected to that database. No tables. I want to create that table. I want to create one table. Simple table I am creating first. Create table, account table I am writing. Normally, whenever you are writing program, if you want to write variables, int number we are giving, account number. But here just reverse. Number integer. First column name, next data type. Next one is a name string. String here varchar, variable character. Of size is a 20. 20 I'm taking. Next one is a balance. Normally we use a float. We call it as decimal here. But as of now, I just want to make it simple. Integer. One table created with the 3 columns, number, name, and balance. Number, name, and balance. I just want to check the structure of the table. We call it as metadata also. Using the description, DESC account. DESC account. Look at this. Total fields. 3 columns are there. Types mentioned clearly. Null values allowed because constraints concept is used to set some restrictions, but no restrictions as of now. Any primary key, foreign key, later we will discuss. Any default values, no. These things you will understand slowly. As of now, we have created one simple table. Just checking all the details. Checking all the details. Sir, 3 are there, but I want to add because DDL commands we are writing now. Database created, database deleted, table created. We will delete the table at the end. I want to alter the table, alter. 3 columns are there. So 4th column I want to add, alter table. Which table? Account table. I want to add column. Add. Sir, can you write a small letters? Yes, of course, you can write a small letters also. Query is completely case insensitive. It will not consider the case. Add column. Why you have given capital letters means what? Just easily you will identify main things. I am adding the column. What is the column name? Department column. Type is integer type. Enough. Is enough. column added to this account table. Column name is department. If you want to check the description now, look at this. The fourth one added na? Department is added. Department is added. Sir, I just want to rename that num, not num. I want a number. Number. I just want to change. Same. Alter table. Alter table. Account table. Account table. Changing. Change. Same column. Num. I'm changing to number. Type also, if you want to modify, you can modify. But same type I want to use, sir. Changed. Account change column. Num column to number. Now look at this. Look at the first field column. Number. Sir, I want to delete the department column. I don't want that. Just drop the column. Drop the column. Alter table again account. Drop column department. Look at this. Deleted. So this is the simple way of creating the table, adding the column, deleting the column, changing the column name as well as a data type. Okay. Now here, I want to delete the table completely. Drop table, account table. Completely, account table I want to drop. Okay. Now, table dropped. Now, if you check description, you will get error. Look at this table. In student database, account table does not exist because you already deleted. No? You already deleted. This is the way. All the DDL commands, you need to execute in that way. In that way, you need to delete all the DDL commands. Today, all you people should execute up to this DDL commands only. DDL commands only you have to complete up to here. Tomorrow also. Right. So in the last session, we have discussed how to create the database, and how to connect with the databases to a particular database, how to connect. First of all, just show databases. It will show the list of databases. So where in the last class, we have created that student database. How to connect with the particular database, use student. Now the database has changed. Database has changed. I'm just checking that how many tables are there, or I'm deleting the table once again. Table, account table. So it's not there. As account table is not there, right? It is showing that error. There is no account table. And now we are creating that table. How can we create? We know how to use it. Create table. So what is the table name? Is account table. Account number, simply integer type. Account holder name is a varchar, is a string type, variable character. Maximum 20 characters. And next one is a balance in account. Simply I'm taking integer. The table is ready. If you want to check the description of the table, we already discussed that description account. It is showing the details. Next one is, I just want to insert the data into this table. How can we insert the data into this table? insert into account, insert into account, values, account number, account holder name is a string, string you are representing with the single quotes. I'm just taking that name is a Amar. That value is a 5,000. I just want to insert. Insert into table name. What are the values you want to insert? That you have to specify. In the same way, we keep on inserting the data. Insert into account. Values are is 102. That name I'm giving. And next one is a 6,000. Next one, insert into account values, the name, and the value we are inserting. 3 records I have inserted. And a very, very important point is after executing any DML query. DML queries are insert, delete, update. Any DML query. Whenever you are executing any DML query, it is important thing is what you have to save. Else it is showing that inserted, but it will not save. You must use commit statement. It will save the transaction permanently. Total how many records inserted? 3 records inserted. How many records? 3 records inserted into the table. Now I just want to check how many records inserted. I just want to check. Select. It's a retrieval. DRL command, select command. Select star. What is the meaning of star? Star means all columns. All columns. All columns means number, name, and balance. All columns from which table is a account table. See, all the details of 3 columns will display. 3 columns will display is 1. Sir, particular column I want to display. That is later. First thing, here, whenever you are inserting the data, sir, I don't want to insert balance. I don't want to insert balance. Only number and name I want to insert. So then how to insert? Insert into account. But you have to specify here now. What are the column names you are going to insert values? I want to insert number. I want to insert name. And the values are 104. 104. Suppose I'm just inserting that value is a Vijay. I'm inserting like this. See, I'm not inserting the data. I'm not inserting the data into balance. Next one, in the second case, I don't want to insert the value into name. I just want to insert into number as well as balance. Number as well as balance. Insert into account. number comma balance. What are the values? Suppose is a 105. Value is a 6500 inserted. 6500 simply. I'm just calling that commit. Sir, if you are not inserting values into those, what are the values will store? What are the values will store? Automatically, that null values will store. What are the values? Null values. Select star from account. Select star from account. This one is a null value here. Is a null value here. Because first time we didn't insert the value into balance. Second time we didn't insert the value into name. These are the things. Sir, star means all columns. Particular column, only name column I just want to get. Individual columns also we can get. Select only name column from account. Only name column. See, only name column is coming. Sir, 2 columns or 3 columns, not all columns. So you have to specify number, comma, name or name, comma, balance, name, comma, balance or number, comma, balance, anything. From the table is what? Account table. Now how many columns here? 2 columns. Name and balance column from the account. So all here it is. If you want to display all columns, we must use a star. If you want to display only single column, you need to specify. Multiple columns means what? Just separated with the comma. Multiple columns you can specify. Multiple columns you can specify is a one. Hope you got. Sir, suppose of course this is getting all the details. Now my question is, I just want to update, I just want to display only a particular record, 103 record only I want to display. Just 103 record only I want to display. How can we? The condition you need to specify. What we need to specify? The condition we need to specify. Select all. Star means all columns from account, but where account number equals to 102. Account number equal to 102 or account number equals to 103. Particularly, all the details of 103 record only will display. 103 record only will display is a 1. Okay. Star means all. So next one is, I just want to display only name. 102 record. Name only I want to display. Just name. Here it is. Select star. Select star from. No. Only I want name. Name from account. All names will print. No. Where account number equals to 102. Nothing but here it is at 102 record. What is the name? Only that name will display. That particular name. Sir, same. Multiple column values I want to display. Not all column values. Not all column values. For example, select name comma balance from account where account number equals to 104. At 104 record, at 104 record, that name is Vijay and there is no balance. It's a null value. So first of all, how can we display the information? Using the query is what? Select query. Using that select query, we can display the details. But here it is, whenever you are using star, all columns will come. If you specify the column names with the comma separator only, those things will come. Remember the point. Okay. Multiple columns, if you want to display, those multiple columns, we can display that one. Is the next. Hope you got. Next question is, sir, I just want to update these things. I want to update these things. I want to set some value here. I don't want to keep this null value here. I just want to update. Update we have to use. Update. Update. What you are updating? Update table name is a account. Update account set. What you are setting? Balance is equal to 7,500. Just I'm giving 7,500 balance where account number equals to 104. So suppose if you are not giving where, that 7,500 is applicable everywhere to the balance column. Is applicable everywhere to the balance column. So update account, set balance 7,500 where account number equals to 104. 104. I already told you that commit you please use, saving the data permanently. Now if you check, look at this. Initially, that value is a null value. Now, that null value is updated with 7,500. Is updated with 7,500. It's the same story. Sir, I just want to add some name here. I want to add some name here. Update. Multiple times I'm explaining so that you can remember the way of writing the queries easily. Update account table set name equals to, I'm just giving some name. I'm just giving some name where the number equals to 105. But how can you specify the name? How can you specify the name? We are just specifying the name using what? Single quotes. It's the same story commit. Now observe this. Select star from account table. Select star from account. The table is ready. The table is ready. Is a one. And here it is, updation is another important way of updation. I'm going to explain. Another way of updation I'm going to explain. What is that? Suppose I just want to deposit some amount into account number 101. I want to deposit 3,000 rupees. 3,000. So same update account table set balance is equals to, don't write 3,000. Why? What is the reason? Because if you just directly write balance is equal to 3,000, what will happen? Directly, if you write balance is equal to 3000, what will happen? It's very simple. Directly, that will be stored in place of this 5000. Deposit means to the existing balance, to the existing balance, we need to add the new amount. We need to add the new amount. So balance is equal to balance plus how much amount you want to deposit. So 3000 rupees I want to deposit. 3000 rupees I want to deposit, where the number equals to 101. Where the number equals to 101 is a 1. Remember, update account set balance is equal to balance plus 3000. What is the existing balance? 5000 rupees. For 5000 rupees, now 3000 will be added, become 8000. That 8000 will store into that variable called balance. This one. Of course, you can use a commit every time, or just like before closing the database, you can. Now see, select star from account. It is 5000. Now that 5000 become 8000. 5000 become 8000. This one. The next one is the same thing with the draw. I just want to withdraw 1500 rupees from 104. Now easily we can write update account table set balance is equal to balance minus amount is 1500 rupees, where account number equals to 104 is updated. I'm just using that commit and I'm checking. Sorry, again 1500 updated. 1500, 2 times 1500 updated. Look at this. Become 4500. 7500 become 4500. That's all. So updation in these many ways you can update it. These many ways you can update it. Simple one. And one important point you need to understand, in some of the databases, not in MySQL. Suppose I just want to display the balance where the name is Amar. I'm just checking like this. Select balance from account where name equal to Amar. I'm giving. Suppose if you give small letters Amar, here it is giving okay. Here it is giving okay. But in other databases like Oracle or SQL Server, in some of the databases, the data is case sensitive. A very, very important point. If here it is a capital letter, you must use the word a capital letter only. Not here, but look at the query. Remember, query is always case insensitive. Nothing but not the case sensitive. Not the case sensitive. You can write a capital letters. You can write a capital letters name. You can write combinedly uppercase and lowercase letters. Anything you can write. Just like the programming languages, do we need to follow any case sensitive rules while writing the queries in a database? No. No need to follow. Not at all following the things. Not at all following the things. That is the one. That is the one. Simply, we need to do like that. Just one sec. Right. Yes, in the last class, we have created the database. And of course, we are creating the table also. Table. Now here it is in the today's session. First, we are connecting to the database what we have created in the last class. Now we are in the student database. We have connected to the student database. I'm creating the table now. Create table. Employee table we are creating. Employee table we have created. The details. Employee ID. Suppose integer. Employee name. The string is a varchar of maximum size 20 I am taking. Employee salary I am taking. Salary as we are taking integer simply, or suppose if you are taking decimal, decimal means what is a double. You need to specify, suppose total up to 7, there are 2 decimal, nothing but up to 5, 5 digits integer and 2 digits for decimal part. 6 digits required means what? 8 comma 2, like this. So 5 digits means what? Maximum salary 99,999 up to there. Next one, I am taking that age. Age is also integer. Department, I am taking. Department. Department is a string I am taking. Is a varchar of 20. And belongs to which location? Belongs to which location? Is varchar is a 20 we are taking. 20. The table description I'm just showing again is a 1. Here with the total 6 fields, I have created one table. With the 6, I have created one table. Now, we are inserting the data into the table. The data insertion here, that is for what all the things we are going to discuss today. So based on that, I'm inserting the cards. Just insert into employee values, employee ID, employee name, employee salary. Employee salary is employee age. Employee department is a sales department, suppose. Sales department, and employee location is a Hyderabad location. Hyderabad location. Like this, we keep on inserting the details. We keep on inserting the details. The values, name, and here it is a HR department. HR, for example, Bangalore location. Again, is 103. 103 and the name. 30,000. For example, 28. 28, for example, is the IT department. This belongs to the Pune. We keep on inserting the details. 104. The same sales department. Bangalore. Let me insert all. One more. See, like this, all the details, we are inserting, all the details we are inserting. Hmm. No, I'm just giving that commit, because whenever we are giving the commit, whenever we are giving that commit, then it will be saved. All the details will save completely. Okay. Here it is. Here it is. Just commit first. It's creating the table description, and inserting the data. Inserting the data. This continuation I'm writing. I'm just writing that commit. Just data committed. Now I'm checking. One by one, I'm doing. First one is a select star from EMP, employee. Select star from employee. All the details we are giving. Next one is, now we are applying one by one. Relational operators we are applying, because we know already all these things, because we are already good at writing the conditions and all. So we are writing that select star from employee where ID equals to 103. ID equals to 103. For example, I just want to display the details of 102 as well as 105. Select star from EMP where ID equals to 102, or ID equal to 105. Or operator we have to use. We cannot use AND operator. See, generally you just think. AND operation means what? If both are valid, then only it will give the output. But at a time, ID will not be 102 and 105. Either ID is a 102 or ID is a 105. ID is a 102 or ID is a 105. So both will give. Or operator we are using. For example, here, select star from EMP where ID in 102 and 105. ID in 102 and 105. In operator is there. Which operator? In operator is there. See, displaying the data, displaying IDs with 102 and 105. In two ways we can write the code. If you are using operators means what? ID equals to 102 or ID equals to 105 is one way. The second one, in operator they have given in. ID in 102 and 105. ID in 102 and 105. Both are exactly same. Both are exactly same. In operator, we can use clearly. In operator. Next one is also same, belongs to locations. Belongs to locations. Select star from EMP. Select star from EMP where location equals to Hyderabad. Is given the details. The same one. Select star from employee where location equals to Pune. I just want to display at a time. I want to display at a time. Select star from EMP where location equals to Hyderabad or location equals to Pune. At a time, I just want to display the details belongs to that location. The same one how you are displaying in another way. Same location in Hyderabad, Pune. Hyderabad, Pune is one. Just for or operator, in operator given. Or operator, they have given in operator is one. Hope you are getting. Just for or operator is exactly equal to in operator. Suppose best example, ovals if you are checking ovals. If you are writing that CH equal to A or equal to E, I, O, U. Like this one. But simply how can we do? CH in A, E, I, O, U. Everything we can write. It's a simple way of doing. Okay. CH in A, E, I, O, U. Logical or operator, whenever you are using, in this place, we are using this one. We are using this one. But whenever you are working with names, whenever we are working with the names, like operator, like is also important. So what are the like operators? What are the like operators and why they are using? They are using. Okay. Like operator means what? Just like matching patterns we can print. Like operator. It's the same. Once again, I'll show you all. Select star from EMP. All the details are there. All the details are there. Select star from EMP EMP where location like of course normally you can use a lowercase also, but I already told you what is our concept. What is our concept that I am highlighting? Like suppose here I am giving Pune. Pune I am giving. See here is giving the details now. Is giving the details. Okay. Now here the same thing I am doing. Now the same thing I am doing. What is the purpose is? What is the purpose? All the details we are doing like this. Now, what is the main purpose of like? Same equal to na? Not only that. Not only that. By matching a sequence of characters, we are displaying the details. Sir, I just want to display the names starts with a R. The names starts with the R. Select star from EMP where name like, see, observe this, starts with R, but remaining characters don't know. This one, percentage. Don't know percentage. Got the point. Advantage is what? A sequence of characters by matching the pattern, and according to that, we can process the information. According to that, we can process the information. Is a one. Now same, in the same way, like I just want to display the people ends with a name A. At the end, A is there. A is there. Got it? Next one again. I just want to display starting and ending anything. Starting and ending anything. Right? For example, in between AR is required. AR. See here, AR is there. Anywhere. The two characters matching anywhere. Anywhere. Let me explain about that like here. Like operator. Like operator. We use this percentage. What percentage will do? Matches any sequence of characters, including empty spaces also. Remember that one. Empty spaces also we are writing. See, one by one, I'll explain. Suppose $. A percentage means what? Starts with A. Starts with A. Is the same. Percentage, suppose N. Ends with N. Ends with N. Next one like a percentage. AN percentage. Contains contains the two letters AN anywhere. And here it is, a space is also there. Underscore exactly represents, matches exactly one character. Matches exactly one character is a 1. Matches exactly one character. These are all 4 we are displaying. These are all 4. So here it is, belongs to that Pune location. Belongs to Pune location we are printing. Right? And this one starting with R, ending with A. So anywhere AR is there. Anywhere AR is there is a 1. Now, space is there, na? Space. How can we use that space? How can we use that space? It's the same. Suppose here it is. Any salaries between and name. Because we already discussed. First here we will complete with the spaces and all. Select star from employee where. Select star from employee. Select star from employee where. The name starting with. Name has exactly how many are there? Suppose name like 4 underscore symbols we are giving. 4 underscore symbols. 4 underscore symbols means 4 underscore symbols means what? Exactly equal to 4 characters. Exactly 4 characters. Okay. Now in the same way. For example, second character should be A. First character can be anything. Suppose consider like select star from employee where name like underscore A percentage. Underscore A percentage. Look at this. Only second character it will consider. Only second character it will consider. This is the one. Now, exactly 3 characters long, already 4 characters long we have seen. It's the same. Suppose A as a third character means what? Double underscore A. Only one person is there whose name is exactly the third character. Okay. Like this, whenever we are taking, whenever you want to place. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 characters. The name should have a 5 characters. And that last character should be A. 5 characters and last character should be A. See like this. Okay. This is how we are displaying that. These are enough. Just I'm writing that. Here it is. Name must be 4 characters length. 4 characters length. Second letter should be A. Should be A. Next one is here it is a third character. Uh, First 2 characters can be anything. First, first 2 characters can be anything. And here it is a third character should be A. Third character should be A. Next one is only 4 characters. Only 5 characters. Five characters length. And last character should be A. Last character should be A. Like this. These are. So and OR operator and which one is a like operator and in operator we have discussed. In operator we have discussed. Now here it is, so again AND operator. We are writing that AND operator. Here it is, select star from employee where AND operator means what? Multiple conditions should be valid. Multiple conditions should be valid. Where department equal to, or multiple conditions means easy one is age. Age is greater than, age is greater than or equals to 29 and age is less than or equals to 31. I am taking 31. Here it is. Age is greater than or equals to 29 and age is less than or equal to 31. See, between actually. Between. In operator means what? Only with the age 29 and 31 will give. Age is a 29 and 31 will give. But here, between here to there. Here to there. Everything will be given. Everything will be given. Here it is a select star from employee where age between age between 29 and 31. Same output now. Same output. Okay. Either you can use manually if you want to write the condition. We know already logical operators greater than or equal to as well as less than or equal to we are using. But in place of that one, we can use between. We can use between and not between. Not between means is a not belongs to. That is the same one. Same one. Here it is opposite one. less than 29, greater than 31, less than 29 and greater than 31. Why it is not giving anything? Reason is what? At a time, age less than 29 and age greater than 31 will be failed. Will be failed. Here we are using what? Or. Just general thinking. Less than 29 and greater than 31 will not work. Either it will be lesser than or it will be greater than. It will be like that. Hope you got. And here, suppose if you want to use that, where age not between, we are using consider. Same output is coming. Where age not between, we are using. So the question is logical and operator. Logical and operator. Same, we know that. Checking that returns true. Multiple conditions should be valid. All conditions should be valid. Should be valid. Here it is. The same for logical and operator. Is exactly equals to between operator. Is exactly equals to what? Between operator. And here it is OR operator. OR operator is equals to that not between operator. Not between. Same not like you can use. Not in you can use. Okay, not you can implement with between, in, right? Everywhere we are using. Here it is the same. Again, I'm just taking select star from EMP, where location in I'm taking in this Pune and Hyderabad we are writing. Pune and Hyderabad. And here it is just we are using not in. Not in. Remaining people will come. Remaining people will come. And same one is a select location or select name. Select name. We are giving like this, not like A starts with. Not like A starts with. Except A, remaining all people are coming. All people are coming. Is the same. Here it is. Already not between we used. Age not between. Age not between. Here it is 25 and 30. 25 and 30 is the one. So all operators, either in operator, like operator, in operator, okay, between operator, between operator we can use with the not. Not means just reverse. Not like we can use. Not in we can use. Not between you can use. Not between we can use. Is a inverse. Is a inverse. Inverse condition. Is a inverse condition. That is only the thing. Hope you got it. Now, one important one today, along with this, we are going to discuss system CLS. We are going to discuss this. Select star from EMP. EMP. Now here it is, we are going to discuss about aggregate functions. So what are aggregate functions and all? I'll explain. Aggregate functions. Total, there are aggregate functions. Aggregate functions returns a single value as a result. Returns single value as a result. Here it is, aggregate functions are count is there. Count. Just here it is returns count of records. Count of records. Next one is sum we are giving is a sum of values of given records, of specified records. In the same way, average of all, give the average value. Next one is a min value. Next one is a max value. These are the 5 aggregate functions, always returns single value as a result. Single value. Right here it is, just we are adding these things to this. The first one is select count of star. Star means all from employee. Total how many records are there in the employee table it will give. But look at this. It is giving that count of star as a heading. If you want to make the heading little clear, you just give alias name to that one. Select count of star. Display as number of records. Number of records from employee. See here, now in place of that count of star, it is giving that heading is a number of records. Is giving that number of records. Simple one. Hope you got it. Next one is, so what is the minimum age? Select min of age. Min of age from EMP. Min age. See, how can you write that? Select, for example, min age as, for example, young employee. Age, if you want to give, you can. That is. Next one is a highest salary. Select max of salary. Max of salary from EMP table. It will give. It will give. So aggregate functions Aggregate functions always written single value as a result. Single value as a result. How many aggregate functions are there? Count function, min function, max function, sum function, average function. Sum function and average function. And what is this one? What is this one? Display result with alias names. With alias names. Remember that one. Display result with the alias names is a one. Okay. Now, here, whenever you are applying the aggregate functions, you can use conditions also. Whenever we are applying the aggregate functions, we can use conditions also. The same one. Select count of star from employee where location like Pune. Location like Pune. This one, how can you write? As Pune employees count. Got it? Pune employees count. Next one, same. Select count of star employee. Locations. Suppose. Location in. Where location in? Pune I am writing. Hyderabad I am writing. Total 4 employees are there. Count belongs to Pune and Hyderabad. How can you write? Count of star as Pune, Hyderabad employee count. Employee count. See, what I'm trying to explain here. Whenever we are applying the aggregate functions, simply here we can use conditions also. Sir, youngest person belongs to Pune. For example, same. Select min of age as young employee, Pune young employee from EMP, where location like Pune. Single one, better we write this like.
Sir, sorry for the interrupt.
Yeah.
What is the meaning of yes, sir, when we are using test names and even we are using integer functions also? What is the meaning of yes, sir? Yes, alias.
Alias means what? A duplicate name.
Why we are using yes for every statement?
See, which one is meaningful? Pune employees count is meaningful or count of star is meaningful? Which one?
Second statement, sir.
That is only. So whenever you are displaying the data, if you just write count of star, it will give the heading is a count of star only. But count of star is a meaningless. That's why in place of count of star, we are using Pune's employees count as an alias name to display the results to the actual results headings. We are giving alias names. That is the use of alias.
Okay.
Alias means just a duplicate name giving. Temporary name we are giving for displaying the results. That's all.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. Now, so these are just aggregate functions we are using in this one. Aggregate functions. All the things. Now, same, the next one is a very important one. Where class already we are using. Where class we are already using. Select star from employee. All the details are giving. All the details are giving. Select star from employee. Select star from employee. Order by giving that age. Order by age. Order by age means, see, look at the age. All are coming in ascending order. All are coming in ascending order. Least value to highest value. Sir, I want to give in reverse order. See, by default, ASC, ascending order, is also give the same thing. But I want descending order means manually we have to give DESC, descending order. Order by clause. Order by clause. Order by clause is used to display the information either in ascending order or in descending order. Either in ascending order or in descending order. Order by clause. Order by clause. Either in ascending or in descending order is a one. Everybody. Okay. See here, by default is ascending order. But if you want to manually show that ascending order, ASC represents ascending order. Ascending. DESC is represents descending order. Ascending and descending. See, not only this, we can apply that where condition also. Where condition also we can apply. Whenever we are writing that name, we can use order by name, order by location, ascending order, order by location, descending order, and all. And now, a very important one is select count of star. Select count of star from EMP where where location like Hyderabad. In Hyderabad, how many are there? 2 members. In Pune, how many members are there? 2 members. 2 members. In Bangalore, how many members are there? 3 members. Individually, if you want to count how many people are present in the Hyderabad location, in the Pune location, in the Bangalore location, we are always writing the individual queries. Always writing individual queries. But no, with a single query means what? Here I'm just giving that. What is the location, comma, count of star. That count of star, how you want to print means what? As employee count. Is employee count. Count from EMP where location, employee, look at this, not where, group by LOC, group by location. See how clear it is. Group by class is very, very important class. Group by class. Group by class. This one. Here it is, group a set of records. Group a set of records. Or group particular location. Group a column. Group column and display results based on conditions. Based on conditions. Group by class. Because this one is, here it is, employee count of Hyderabad location. Hyderabad location. Employee count of Pune location. Employee count of Pune location. Employee count of Bangalore location. Employee count of Bangalore location. But here it is, instead of writing, we can get all the results in a single query. Using group by class. Using what? Group by class. This one. By grouping the location column, locations, we are getting this information. This is what. Okay. We'll share the recordings also today because more things you need to practice. That's why. So in the last session, what we did, just order by clause, and next one is a group by clause we have discussed. And here, one more is there, like a having clause is there, having clause. First of all, let me show you. I select star from EM. It will show all the databases we are connecting. And in the employee table, the details are there. We already discussed that. What is that group by clause and what is that order by clause? Order by clause means what? Display the details either in ascending order or in descending order. Suppose select star from employee select star from employee, and here it is order by, simply order by name column. If you give name column, automatically order, alphabetical order, A to Z will come. And here it is by default order by name, ASC, ascending order. But by default it will give in ascending order. But if you want to display the details in descending order, in reverse, look at this, in reverse order all the values are coming like this. Order by ascending order and descending order. But here it is the same, select star from employees where location like Bangalore, where location like a Bangalore, this one. And here it is again, we are taking where location like a Bangalore, order by name we are taking. See, only the Bangalore location employees only will display in a ascending order. Same if you want to write it in a descending order, we can. It's an order by clause. And the group by clause also we already discussed. For example, here it is, how many people are present according to their location first. So select, how simply we are writing count of star from employee means total how many are there. Total 7 records are there. But total, select count of star from employee where location equal to you can write or like you can write anything is a Hyderabad location. 2 people are there. Pune location. 2 people are there. Bangalore location. 3 people are there. But here it is, I'm writing individual queries. Every time we are writing individual queries. How can we write that complete query? Is a simple one. Here it is a select all the queries. If you want to implement, select the location we are displaying and count of star we are displaying from employee. Just group by, we are grouping. Group by location. This one. Group by location. In the same way, in each department, how many people are there? Department and count of star. From employee, just group by department we are giving. Sales department 2, HR 1, IT 1. By mistake, HT is there. Is a 1. Like this. Okay. Now, having clause is there. Having clause. Having clause is a very, very important one. Having clause. So what is that? Whenever we are going to display like a select star from employees, select star from employee. Here, for example, in each department or in each location, how many people are there? How many people I am going to display? Just group by only, na? Group by. Again, I am writing. Select what is the location and the count of people. Count of people from employee. Group by location. Group by location. It is giving that in Hyderabad 2 people, Bangalore 3, Pune 2. But my requirement is in which location more than 2 people are there. In which location more than 2 people are there. That is my requirement. So simply same, select location, count of star from EMP, group by location, where what you will write? That count of star, where that count of star is greater than 2. You will get error. You will get error. Just a simple important point. Whenever you are using group by, you cannot use a where class. You cannot use where class. So what we have to use? Having clause we have to use. Having group by location, having count of star is greater than 2. Look at this. I didn't change anything. Only thing is what? Whenever you want to apply where clause to filter again from the grouping. Here we are grouping. In Hyderabad, 2 people are there. In Bangalore, 3 people. In Pune, 2 people. But again, I'm asking the where. Right? For example, a list of medicines are there. In one medical store. But they just want to order. If some of the medicines complete, right, they have to order to the salesperson. But how they will check? First of all, they will group everything. Medicine name and count, they will group. But suppose if the stock is more than 100 sheets are there, right? No need to purchase again. If, for example, the number of sheets are less than 10, then only they will purchase. Simple. See, in the same way, look at this, select salary. Now, select, for example, is a location only. Location, comma, average salary we are writing. Average we are giving. Average salary from EMP. Group by location. Location wise, average salary. In Hyderabad, for Hyderabad people, average salary is 28,000. Bangalore people, 33,000. Pune people, 32,500. Again, I want to filter. Only that average salary is less than 30,000. So don't use where. Having average salary is less than 30,000. Only Hyderabad will come. Average salary is greater than 30,000. Bangalore and Pune. This one. See, the points are very, very simple. Whenever once you filter the information using group by, next again, if you want to apply any condition, please don't use where condition. We have to use having condition. That is, this is what clauses. Order by clause, where clause we already know, it's easy. Having clause and group by clause. And now a very important concept today. That is what? constraints. What is that? Constraints. What is the purpose of constraints? Where we are using constraints. Constraints are used to apply. Constraints are used to apply. Okay. Apply restrictions. Restrictions while storing the information. Into database table. Sir, why we need to apply restrictions, rules, conditions? If you see one example, you will get. The best example is waters table I am creating. Waters table of Telangana. State is a Telangana. Consider. Here it is a water ID is a name. Next one is a age. Next one is a belongs to which state. Enough. Only just 4 columns we are writing. I want to create this table. First, totally how many constraints are there? And how can we apply all these things? Constraints are first one is a unique constraint. Second one is a not null constraint. Third one is a check constraint. Fourth one is a default constraint. Fifth one is a primary key. Sixth one is a foreign key. These are the constraints. These two later. What is the purpose of these two? We will discuss. These are the 4 constraints: unique, not null, check, and default first. Now here it is. Whenever they are going to enter this ID, what is the rule? Normally, water ID should not be duplicated. Is a 101 allowed happy. 102 is also happy. 103 happy. But 102, no, not allowed. For example, is a null value, not allowed. Normally, into this ID, whenever you are creating the column, this one, creating that column, 2 things we need to apply. One is a unique only allowed and a not null. Null values are not allowed because everyone should has ID. Yes or no? Next one is a name. Not unique. For example, the first person name is a Amar. Second person name is Annie. Third person name is also Amar. Allowed, na? But for example, null, no. How the name will be null? Null not allowed. Duplicates allowed. Because if you consider one state, can have different values. So here you need to apply the constraint only not null constraint. Is a not null constraint. This is the one we are creating. This one. Okay, now the next one is here it is, age constraint. What is the table you are creating? The table is for voters table. The table is for voters table, voters. Right? Here, simply age must be minimum 18 because remaining people is not allowed for voting. So, age constraint we are writing. The first person, age is 19. Suppose 23 is a 31. Suppose 17, not allowed. Is a not allowed. This one is a check constraint. Check. Check. We just write like this. Age is greater than or equal to 18, something like check constraint we are writing. Next one is a state. Every time all are belongs to which state we already discussed is a TZ state only. Is a Telangana state only. Telangana. Then why every time you are writing? Every time simply is a default constraint. Default. Just value. If you give TZ, then automatically it will write. Automatically it will write. No need to collect it back. Is a 1. Okay. This is a 1. This is the constraint. Now here the question is, how can we create the constraints table? How can we create the constraints table? Exactly by applying this one. About the primary key and foreign key, we will discuss followed by. Now, how can we create that table? Create table, voters table I am creating. Side by side you can write, or in the next line also we are writing like this. First one is ID. ID. Which type? Integer type. And what are the constraints? Unique, not null constraint. See, multiple constraints, you just separating with the space only. Comma and all not required. Comma is one column completed, then comma. Second one is a name. Name is a which type? Varchar, variable character. Size 20 given. We already discussed. Right? Duplicates allowed, but null values not allowed. So, not null constraint given. Not null. Next one is a age. Next one is a age. That is. Now. So, age is a which type? Integer type. But which constraint? Of course, is a not null. If you want to put, you can put it. Because age is also compulsory, na? But here it is the main thing is what? Check constraint. Check. Age is minimum 18. Condition we apply. Condition we apply. That is. Next one is a state. State is which type? Varchar. Suppose is a 20. But default value I want to give. Default value TZ. I'm giving like this. TZ. This is how I'm creating the table. Now observe. DESC. Voters if you write. Voters if you write. This is the one. This is the one. Now look at this. Here it is keys. Null value. ID null value not allowed. Name is null value is not allowed. Only age and state is allowed. And any key is for ID is primary key. Unique is nothing but primary key column only. Is a later I'll explain. Directly we can use primary key. And default values. For these default values are not there. But for state default value is there. For state default value. In the description you can check more clearly. Now here the question is. Okay. Now what we are going to discuss. Okay, it is created happy. It is created happy. But whenever we are inserting the data, whenever you are violating the rules, what type of errors you are getting? For example, insert into voters values. Voter ID is a name. Next one is a age. Next one is a state easy. First of all, I'm entering all values. Next again, insert into voters values. 102 is a name. Is a 21 again is a TZ. Yes, I just commit and I'm just taking that select star from voters. See, output came. Rules, we are not, as of now, we are not violating any rule. As of now, we are not violating any rule. Now we are violating the rules. Whenever we are inserting first ID, duplicate ID I am going to give. Duplicate ID. Insert into voters values. Is a 103? No, 101. The name, remaining, giving exactly. Look at this. Duplicate entry 101. 101 for the key voters ID. Next one is a name null value I am giving. But see, whenever you don't want to give the value, you have to specify the column names. No? You have to specify the column names. Now here it is. Insert into voters. I want to enter into ID, name, age. That's all. Values 103 is okay. Arin. Next one is a 24 I'm giving. Look at this. Is accepted. Is accepted because default one is a TZ. Default one is a TZ. Here we are violating that constraint. Violating here it is unique constraint. Unique constraint. Here it is raises error. And here it is in this case In this case, if you don't enter default value will be stored. Default value will be stored automatically. Default value will be stored automatically. Right? If we don't specify while inserting the record. While inserting the record is a one. Only just violations I am telling now. Violations. Next same here it is age. Age already we discussed. Age already we discussed. Suppose is a not null constraint. Insert into name. Voters ID I am giving. Age I want to give. Age. Values ID and age. Name does not have a default value. There is no default value for the name. So you have to specify. You have to specify is a way. For example, here it is a name and manually we are giving that null value. Name cannot be null. Manually also we can insert, but null you cannot insert. Properly, name you have to insert. Properly, name you have to insert. That is the one. Simple thing. Okay. This is the violation. This is the violation. Name must be given. Name must be given. And name cannot be null. Is a name cannot be null. Is a one. Name cannot be null. This one. Okay. This one. This one. Right.